Hi everyone. Oh no, it's just focusing on Chris. That's not good. We don't want that.
Where is it?
Um.
No. There he is. Just want to keep the sun out my eyes.
Nice. Vanilla rice.
It's just so warm today.
Right. Unfortunately, I've done Google Plus, so it's literally not alternating between us. It's just focusing on one of us. Don't know how to change it back. So if you know how, please speak now.
Good one.
Literally, if you just click on one person, you literally can't get it to alternate. It'll just literally keep.
Yeah, no, it's if you just stop clicking on stuff, it'll be fine.
No, you remember that happened last time? It ended up just being on you for the whole episode.
Oh yeah, what a shame. Well, maybe
Yeah, mate.
work it between us. We do news.
No, we're not doing that. That's a faff.
Why? I'll do
I
it.
can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to do that. Here we go. No, I don't want to catch my smile. Oh, no. Stop. Settings.
This is real love. I'm a real love.
What is love, baby? There we go. Talk.
Hey Colin, it's Chris. I'm still here. Let's do this.
Yay! It's doing it again. It's alternating. Woot! 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 Woot!
Nice.
Woot.
Right, let's start the book. Colin, let's go because I'm in a bit of a rush.
You're not though, mate. You can start. Go.
Hi, and welcome to episode 98 of Heroes of Handheld.
Now stop there, Chris. I just want to test the audio's working. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I don't want it to be shit like last. Oh my god! What the fuck is? Oh, Chris, I'm gonna cry. Literally gonna cry.
Hold me close to Tony Dancer.
Hold me. Why? Can't hear it.
You okay, hun?
No, I'm not okay. Why the fuck is it not playing the audio? I can't turn the audio on. It won't let me. This is unbelievable. Wow. Literally, all I can say is fucking wow. Fucking sham. Fucking wow.
Drink to that.
Right.
Got it?
No. Oh yeah, there we go. And welcome to.
Hey, that's me! I heard me!
Hi, and welcome to episode 98.
All of the echoes.
Hi, and welcome. Hi, and welcome to. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, so we're gonna start again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, welcome to episode 98 of Heroes of Handheld. This is the Internet's premium podcast dedicated to all things handheld gaming, whether that be your PlayStation Vita, your Nintendo 3DS, or your mobile device. My name is Chris, and joining me in the handheld corner is my friend and guest, Colin. Hello, Colin.
Hi, Chris. You're right, mate.
Thanks for coming on the programme today.
Oh, you're welcome. Very welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm a big fan. Big fan.
It's very good to have you on board, and we thank you to everyone who is listening at home. Today we will be talking about such topics as the 5-year birthday of PlayStation Plus, Fire Emblem sales statistics in Japan, and the Pokemon game that's making its way to iOS. But first, as we do every week, let us start off with
our thought of the week.
Let us start off with a little portable pondering for you.
A little portable haiku.
If my PlayStation Vita is a portable console, why do I mainly play it at home in bed? We've asked 3. Okay, I'm done with this now. I can't do any more of this. Hi, Colin.
You're quite good at doing haikus. So can you make a haiku out of like the PlayStation Vita?
It's Haiku 575, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
PlayStation Vita, let down by Sony.
Hold on. PlayStation Vita. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like it.
Let down by Sony again. PlayStation Vita. Nailed it.
Brilliant. That's literally perfect. Anyway, you're right. You're right, Chris. How's it going? You good?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the sun today. I'm really, really coping well in the hot weather.
Well, down here, down south, where all the where the wildebeest roam and the antelope play, it's not exactly sunny here. It's just like really muggy. You know, there's no sun.
I think we had 36 degrees earlier. Oh.
I saw like 36.7 degrees at Heathrow Airport. I just imagine Chris sitting at Heathrow Airport on the runway, just like sunbathing with one of those metal sheets. You know those metal sheets they get when people sunbathe.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, that's what I like to imagine. Chris just sits at airports and takes in the sun. It's very hot in the UK, and me and Chris are coping pretty well, you know.
Yeah, really well.
That's a nice flex there, Chris. I like it. Yeah.
Oh, just give a little. Oh, the swans are here. Oh, don't mind the swans.
I got. Hey.
I've got
a good one for you. I got arrested earlier.
Go on.
I didn't have a license for these guns. Yeah.
My favourite.
No one linked into what you said. I had to go to the RSPCA earlier. I found they just swarmed.
Oh, just excuse me. Don't know what's coming over me here. Just a little. Wow, no swans. Shush.
It's almost if you've done exercise of the biking variety in the past few weeks.
You need to watch the video of this because Colin's got surprisingly large nipples.
What?
Colin,
you can't even see my nips.
Give him a little show. Come on, the people need to see.
There we go. Well, I can't even see my nipple. Look, it's like.
Oh yeah.
It's like disappear. How did you see it, you pedo?
Got a little sneak earlier. So if you're watching, if you're listening,
smooth chest, by the way, nice hair, yeah. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Keep yourself smooth for the ladies. So if you're listening, this is the last time we'll talk about what's going on, but you should check out the video because it would be very funny. And then when people walk into your room and ask you what you're watching, you're going to have a hell of a time explaining it. Now, Colin,
use your 4G up whilst travelling to work and watch us.
Shall we? Shall we start?
Can do if you fancy it.
Let's kick things off with a little bit of whose birthday is it, Colin?
Why is Chris? Why are you doing a Rocky thing?
Just shadow box. I'm just finding my time, mate. Who's
Well, Christopher, as you're trying to push the train along to the next station, it is indeed the birthday of one and only Mr. PS Plus.
Hooray!
PlayStation Plus is officially 5 years old, which means it was formed in 2010? 2010? Were you a member of PlayStation Plus back then, Chris?
Not when it first started, no.
Wow. When did you begin your PlayStation Plus journey?
Maybe 2012, 2011?
Well, then you are out of luck, Chris, because if you have been a member of PlayStation Plus for 5 years since the beginning, you are going to be getting a very special gift from Sony. We don't know what it is, but we know that everyone who's been a member of PlayStation Plus since it first started, so if you've been a member right from the start, they're going to email you over, or it says mail here. I assume that means email, not post. They're going to mail you a limited edition gift. Which is to celebrate the fact that you've been a part of the journey from the beginning. It says if you think you have been a member since the beginning, to keep an eye on your emails. So it is going to be emails. So keep an eye on your emails because Sony will be getting in touch with you today. So I assume if anyone has been a PlayStation Plus member since the beginning, you probably have already received your gift. Very interested to see what it is.
Yeah, they're saying the thing that I saw online was someone posting saying they asked for their address and their name or something, but they're going to send them something in the post. So it's not just like a digital thing; it's an actual made thing. The thing is, like when PlayStation Plus first launched, it didn't have the instant game thing. It was just discounts and occasional free stuff.
Yeah.
So like it was good, but it wasn't the same.
It was good, but it wasn't quite carling.
No, exactly. Oh, little nipple again there, Colin, peeking out from behind the microphone. I see you.
It's good to have hair on your chest, you know. You know what I'm saying, Chris? Oh wait, you wouldn't know. Sorry. Anyway, so PlayStation Plus, yeah, so 5 years old, and that's interesting because it's almost like their gift to you is them asking for your address, and that's the end of it. They want more personal details from you. That's it.
We'll see what happens. Maybe it's so they can sell it off to a dodgy company. Who knows? It's cool though. What's the best thing that's come in your PlayStation Plus like instant game collection? What was your favourite? Oh, you weren't really into it, were you?
I had PlayStation Plus for 3 months when you paid for it for me, mate.
Yeah.
And I remember like it automatically renewed without me knowing, and I got annoyed. The bastards! But the best thing I ever got from my brief stint with PlayStation Plus was Everybody's Golf on Vita. That game was I love a good golf game, and Everybody's Golf, or Hot Shots Golf as it's known in America, it's so fun. It's so addictive. It's challenging. It's really good. Really nice to look at. Seriously, if you like golf, you should be playing Everybody's Golf. But you've probably already played it because it's been out for years. But I also remember playing Mario Golf on my 2DS. Do you remember the 2DS? So yeah, Mario Golf was a thing, which I downloaded the demo for, and yeah, it was good. And then I didn't play it again, just like everything else Nintendo related in this house.
Mine, I think my best PlayStation Plus was when they gave away Red Dead Redemption. I was like, yes, getting on that, getting us John Marston riding around.
I bought that game secondhand like a year ago, and I still haven't played it. I should really.
You're an idiot. It's the best game in the world.
I also got Arkham Origins secondhand, and I'm really into that now, and I can't wait to play Arkham Knight. But I'm looking at the reviews for Arkham Knight, and most of the reviews for it are good.
Yeah.
The big thing in the trailer for Arkham Knight was the whole Batmobile.
Yeah.
One negative thing. The Batmobile, everyone's saying. But Batman Origins is actually not too bad. There are some glitches in it, but it's Batman. It's fun. Beating up people is fun. It's the freaking Bat.
You could see why I liked it when I played it because there hadn't been a Batman game for ages. So
you said you weren't keen. Well,
I liked it. I was a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10. I want people to let us know what their favourite thing they've got on PlayStation Plus was.
Yes.
Tweet us at Handheld Podcast. Send us an email, heroesofhandheld@gmail.com. Let us know what your fave PS Plus thing evs is.
Okay, just one closing comment on Batman Arkham Origins with the story. Now, I've just got to a point where there's been a big reveal. Well, I say big reveal, like a plot twist, basically.
Yeah.
Like I bought the game thinking, we're gonna have access and we're gonna learn about this new villain, this guy who wants control. And it turns out.
Yeah, don't spoil it, but yeah.
Turns out.
You're not very far in, if that's as far as you've got. You're in like a third of the way.
I feel like I've done so much. Like I found data packs, I've been doing these training things, all this crap, and the crime things I've been dealing with. And it says I've done 11%. 11%. Ugh. So yeah, but it's fun. Anyway, back to handheld gaming. Chris, what's happening in the world of Nintendo?
Let's crack on. The first thing I wanted to talk about was a link that one of our very loyal and favourite listeners tweeted to us, which is this really interesting set of interviews that IGN, off of Massive Games Corporation, Games site,
off of gaming, off of life, off of everything gaming news on the internet.
They've done these really interesting interviews with the director for the new Zelda games coming to 3DS, Triforce Heroes, a chap called Hiromasa Shikata, and they've been grilling him on some of the kind of the topics that people want to know about, because obviously Zelda is a series very close to a lot of people's hearts, and they've said there's not going to be any amiibo support because they didn't think there'd be a lot of point to put it in for the sake of it, but the interesting thing that they've talked about that I found quite interesting was the reason why you can't play as a lady or as a woman in the new Zelda game, because like there are all these different suits, and one of the suits you can see someone in a Zelda suit, but it's like, why does it have to be three guys when they're essentially just avatars? And I'm going to read you a direct quote here, and I want people to go and read the whole interview on IGN because it's really interesting. But he said, I'm going to tell you a bit about the story quickly, and we'll circle around. Here, there's this kingdom. An event happens, and the king needs heroes. So he puts out a call for heroes to gather, and one of those is this guy Link. He sees the audition, basically, heroes needed, apply here, and that's the start of his adventure. The story calls for this sort of legend/prophecy where heroes will come together to help solve a problem. And in that, they are male characters. So, because the game is set with that as the story background, you can't choose gender, you're a male character. And then he's like, the interviewer is like, well, that's a bit of a disappointment because we're so close to, the female audience of Zelda being able to access this a bit more. And the guy's like, understood. I understand what you're saying. And just as general information, we do have lots of female staff members who are playing this game and enjoying it. It doesn't seem to be a big issue to them. They're still getting emotional investment in the game. And to be honest, Link isn't the most masculine of guys in the world, depending on how you want to project yourself onto the character.
Wow.
And it's just like, what? Like, to be honest, Link's a bit of a girl, so it's fine. You can't be an actual girl. What? Like,
to be honest, men are the heroes. Deal with it, basically.
And I'm just like, he's like, yeah. Here's the thing: in the game, this is legend that it's three guys, and we can't really break the legend. It's like, yeah, but you could have just changed the legend. It's like, I was just like, this is really, really dumb. This is classic Nintendo having this great opportunity and like spaffing it all over the sofa when it could be like this really good thing, and instead they're like, oh, oops, my bad, never mind. Link's a bit girly, so you can be happy with that instead.
I think Nintendo shouldn't talk. They just shouldn't do interviews because every time they do, they seem to say something more stupid.
And there are so many better ways to answer that question as well, rather than be like, it's just a story, innit? It's like, well, come on.
No, we can do. It's not as if we wrote it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dear. But yeah, thanks to Nonsquo who tweeted that at us, and yeah, definitely check out the IGN interviews because they're very, very interesting. A little quick thing that I wanted to do as well, because I'm going to be bundling stuff together, is that Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Everyone's fave, right? We're all keen on Shovel Knight a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's been this big downloadable title, and it's been a real kind of success story for Yacht Club who made it, and also for it was kickstarted, and they've done really well out of it. Well, good news is that they're going to be making a physical release, which is really, really cool. In North America, it comes out October the 13th. In Europe, it comes out October the 16th. Available on Nintendo 3DS, Wii U, PS4, and Xbox One, and then in Europe, PC. In the physical version, you get all of the original Shovel Knight campaign, the DLC, which is called Plague of Shadows, which is really cool, a fully featured challenge mode with more than 50 challenge levels, and all of the other updates as they become free and available. It's also got an instruction booklet, which was like the one in the Kickstarter reward, an actual like thick one as well. So this is really cool. And what's even bloody cooler about this is that they're publishing it. Like Yacht Club, who made the game, are like, oh, we're going to publish this as well. And they've had a bit of help from U&I Entertainment, who are some distributors, and they're really good. I just thought this was, this is really cool. Plague of Shadows is the DLC, which comes out very, very soon. They're saying it should be out before October, and it still looks amazing. It looks really cool. But yeah, I just thought this is really nice. Like this downloadable title, they've made enough money that they can justify selling it again as a cartridge.
It has pretty much sold by the bucket load, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been really popular.
Yeah, I mean, there was some a bit of unrest on the PlayStation Vita subreddit earlier today because obviously the Vita version isn't getting a physical release. It's just PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, and 3DS.
Yeah.
Which some people are a bit annoyed about, but I mean, would many people buy a physical version of it? I don't think so.
I don't think anyone like. The Vita's not very well set up for physical game buying, is it really? Because
you get like a little case and it's just for a tiny cartridge.
Yeah.
I know it's the same for the 3DS ones and 2DS and whatnot, but at least in those ones, like the cartridge is a bit thicker. The PlayStation Vita cartridges are like so thin and so small. It's almost like, why am I don't know, it just seems pointless buying a whole case for it, in my opinion. But, it's nice. It shows they've got a lot of faith in it doing even better. For release, and obviously, as you said, they've got the money to spend on it. So yeah, that's cool. Hopefully there'll be some cool box art for it.
Yeah, it's a really nice transition as well, isn't it? Like to go digital only to have a physical version is kind of the opposite, because 5-10 years ago this is only physical. Oh, actually, you can download it as well. So yeah, over to you. Just like in Wimbledon, Colin, and it's
that's so weird. You say that. I was like,
Chris and Colin to serve.
Deuce.
Juice. Advantage burn.
Bolt.
Quiet, please.
Bolt. Quiet, please. Bolt. Double.
Two balls, please. Come on, mate.
Then the ball boys run and hit each other. Anyway, right, so I've got a few bits of news here. This leaked earlier on today, so today is the 1st of July. As you know, Ubisoft seem to have quite a good relationship with the PlayStation Vita. They, of course, bought they released Assassin's Creed Liberation, which was originally a PlayStation Vita exclusive. They bought, obviously, the Rayman games as well. But another game from Ubisoft could potentially making the jump to PlayStation Vita. And I think we spoke about this a few months ago, but it wasn't confirmed. It still hasn't been confirmed, but it's looking even more likely now. A leak or a mistake by someone working at this company has appeared on Spanish dealer Extra Life. That's extra with an X because they're really cool. Extra Life. This is a place where you can buy games and things. They've listed Assassin's Creed Chronicles pack, so all 3 games in the series of the Chronicle series, saga, whatever. And listed is a PlayStation 4 version, an Xbox One version, and a PlayStation Vita version as well. And normally with these sorts of things, they're taken down quite quickly. And this was actually, it might have been taken down now, but the whole page, but it was online for quite a while earlier. I mean, normally these things come down pretty quickly if it's a mistake. But I mean, it would make sense, obviously, because Liberation, was on Vita, and as I said, Ubisoft do like bringing games to. And they've got a good relationship with Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not played the first Chronicles game, which is based in China, Chronicles China. I know there's going to be 2 other games in the series, and they're all going to be bundled together for this release. The release date on this website has been set for November the 19th, which would make sense. It gives time for the other 2 games to be released. I think, if I remember rightly, this is a 2.5D game. It's a bit like Batman Arkham Blackgate, whatever it was called. So, I mean, Assassin's Creed is a gaming series that I've never been overly excited by. It's a bit like Call of Duty now. You get a new one every single year. But, it's still a big name, and it would be nice to get a big name, coming to PlayStation Vita. I mean, I played a bit of Liberation when it first came out, and it was okay. I've still got to play the rest of it, but I've never got round to it. Obviously, this hasn't been confirmed yet, so it might just be, this website getting ahead of themselves and assuming it will come to Vita. But it's been marketed as costing €26.95, which I guess is around 25 quid, around 20 quid, something like that. I'm not too sure the exchange rate is for euros at the moment, but this is exciting.
If you're in Greece, not so good, am I right? All right. Oh, satire.
Are you a fan of the Daily Mash?
I don't know what that is.
The Daily Mash is a website that has satirical articles. It's UK based. It's similar to The Onion in America, and they wrote an article about Greece saying foreign minister reveals that Greece is actually a myth. It's quite just saying that it's not real. It's just like a make-believe story. It was funny. Anyway, so yeah, potentially we're going to get some more Assassin's Creed on Vita, which would be nice, but yeah, we wait for some confirmation here. This was only leaked today, so as I said, you never know, it might be a mistake, but a lot of people are excited by it.
Do you think it is a mistake? What's your take?
No, I think it makes sense. All signs from what they've done previously, Ubisoft, would make me think it would. It's a sort of game that would, fit more on the PlayStation Vita rather than another full open world Assassin's Creed game, like a sort of a watered down version. So yeah, I think it's probably going to happen. But I mean, people aren't that surprised really, because when it was first announced, a lot of people did think it would come to Vita anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wait and see. You never know. But it should be coming out 19th of November if the reports are to be believed. And I'm going to go straight into another article because I know how much Chris loves that. So, Minecraft is a game, Chris.
It is.
Minecraft? It's
a
small
little
release. Yeah, small indie release. It came out a few years ago. You know, people play it. You know, people do YouTube videos and think they're funny, that sort of thing. Well, another update is available for Minecraft on Vita, and this is also available for other platforms as well. With the latest update in Minecraft, oh god, I know how much you love lists, Chris, so get comfy. In the update, they've added oak wood fence, spruce wood fence, birch wood fence, jungle wood fence, oak wood fence gate, spruce wood fence gate, spruce wood fence gate, birch wood fence gate, jungle wood fence gate, oak wood door, spruce wood door, birch wood door, jungle wood door, iron trap door, daylight sensor, book and quill, stained glass, custom super flat user interface, in-game options to allow changing game modes, difficulty settings, time of day and spawn position per player, split load/join interface into create load join, added
This feels like one of those tapes I'd put on to help me get to sleep a little bit. It's like you reading a B&Q catalogue or something.
And the last one on this list is perhaps the most exciting. They've added the Little Big Planet Mashup Pack trial content. So Little Big Planet skins available for your Minecrafting enjoyment. So yeah, we should probably play Minecraft again. But I sort of fell out of love with Minecraft.
Yeah, well, you sucked at it.
Pretty much. And when I fell down a hole and died, that's fun. So yeah, that's exciting. Minecraft is fun, I guess.
Woo!
Woot. Woot.
You got seagulls going on in the background.
I've got seagulls going on outside my window.
Yeah,
mate.
I thought I could hear some seagulls. It's been ages since I heard a seagull.
Yeah, because all you have in London is pigeons.
Just pigeons, mate. All pigeons
and rats and shit.
Yeah.
And pigeon shit. There we go.
Right. Here's two more from me.
Yeah.
Your first little bit of news. So you know Miiverse, right? Everyone was well excited for Miiverse to come to 3DS, and then it came to 3DS and it was a bit crap because it was really slow and really chunky, and it wasn't as good as the Wii U version, and it was just like, what's the point? You know, they didn't really capitalize on what was good about it being on a 3DS. Well, it's getting a massive redesign. Quote, in summer 2015, big changes are coming to Miiverse. You're going to be able to do lots more of interesting things, including you'll be able to more easily save screenshots, and you can build up a collection of memories from any of the games you love. You can save up to 100 screenshots in your album, which would be nice. You're going to be able to make a play journal, which is if you open Miiverse whilst you're playing a game, you can write down your experiences as a journal, and it will also include a screenshot of what you were up to. So you could be like, this level was really hard. A new look for the communities. You're going to be able to look at other people's play journals and look at what they said about this level is really hard.
Hold on. So you couldn't do this before?
You sort of could, but it didn't lend itself to screenshots very well.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I think you could put screenshots, but it wasn't on every game. It looks like they're just shaking it up, and this looks like it's hopefully for Wii U and 3DS as well. You're going to be able to do drawings in the new style. And they're going to be sorted in order of popularity rather than just giving you all of the things. Discussion as well, where you can ask questions and start conversations. Some of this is kind of in Miiverse anyway already, but it looks like they're just being a lot more clear about what's there. You won't have an activity feed anymore, which is fine because no one ever used that. And they're going to make it so that right now you can't post a lot of things in a row, but they're going to change that so that you can get a bit more done. So it's just interesting, and I don't know. I'm hoping this is for 3DS and for Wii U. The style of it makes it look kind of more like it's for Wii U than 3DS, but I'm imagining eventually it'll be for both. Hopefully.
Is Miiverse the thing where people kept drawing penises?
Yeah, and they had to do the penis prevention thing.
Nice.
Fun memories.
Good times.
Here's your other little bit of news, a little treat for you. You know that new Fire Emblem game that doesn't lets you have gay marriages, but only in one version of the game, lesbian marriages in the other, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I meant by that. It's come out in Japan, and in its first week, it sold 300,000 copies. This is making it the fastest-selling Fire Emblem game in the history of the franchise, which is pretty jazzy. 300,000 in a week is incredible. I think this is just really like really interesting, and it means that it's hopefully going to do well over here as well. Because apparently, what I didn't know, I was reading up on this. I was reading about this earlier in the week. Is that the last Fire Emblem game, Awakening, they were going to kill the franchise if that game didn't do very well, and now like they can bring game out and it does 300k. So that is very good. Yeah, just interesting. Like really good sales figures for Fire Emblem, and it was top of the software charts in Japan as well. The next best 3DS game did 42,000 units. Oh no, wait. So the next best 3DS game did 42,000 units, 700. Fire Emblem is a bit of an odd one because there are two versions of it, so that it's kind of in the chart twice, which is where they got 300,000 people from. But we'll embed the link on the article if you want to read more about what was selling in Japan. There was a Vita game on there, 14th. Well done. Shinobi Koi Utsutu, Setsugetsuku Koi Emaki, did 6,700 units in Japan.
Can't put it down.
Chaos Child did 10,300. Minecraft, PlayStation Vita did 10,800. Yeah, did some interesting sales. There's a lot of 3DS stuff as well. Return to Popo Low Crow, A Story of Seasons Fairy Tale did 9,200 as well. And Pokemon's still in there, doing 4,800. So have a read of the sales charts if you're keen. We'll embed them at heroesofhandheld.com. Back to you, Colin.
Pokemon will never leave the charts, I swear. It's probably been in there since 1994 when it first came out. Right, so I've got two last bits of news, and it's all about offers, free things, and PlayStation Plus again. So let's start with this month's PlayStation Plus games. Woo! It's a new month, which means new games going onto PlayStation Plus. And as always, there's a few games you can pick up if you're a Vita owner. There's two of them, as there normally is. First one is Mousecraft, which is a puzzle game where I believe you play as a mouse trying to avoid a cat who's trying to eat you. This is from Curve Digital, who've made quite a few games. You've got another game coming out soon. What is it? What is it, Chris? They've got a game. Oh, it's The Swindle. The Swindle is a game that's coming to Vita soon, which is also a puzzle game. But if you haven't checked out the trailer for The Swindle, I definitely recommend it because it looks a lot of fun. Curve Digital are behind that as well. But Mousecraft is a puzzle game where you avoid a cat and you have to get around this cat scientist and power machines as a mouse, I guess. So that's going to be free, and that's going to be on PS4, PS3 as well. And the other game that's coming to Vita on PlayStation Plus in July is Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. That's geometry. Is it geometry or geometry?
It's geometry.
Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions is going to be free on Vita as well. So get your mitts on that if you so desire. They're the two games coming to Vita this month on PlayStation Plus. And I want to finish on a sale from Sony. 4 weeks of savings, the summer offer. I think they had this last year as well, but every week there's new offers. So a lot of good games on this. It's the first week this week, and it'll continue through until I believe the first week of August. So this is week one. There's quite a few games here, so I guess I'll just read through some of the best ones here that are on offer. Child of Light is on offer. That's 40% off. You can get that for £6.89. What else do we have here? Another World, the 20th anniversary edition. That's now £3.89. Rogue Legacy is £5.99. Grim Fandango Remastered, that's £9.59. That's only down 20%, so not a massive discount, but still a discount. And also Nighthog is £7.19. That's a small little indie game there that I was interested in playing. So they're the current offers. There's a few more games there, but yeah, if you want to read them, then find out for yourself, I guess, because I'm not going to bloody read them.
Yeah, you say that, but you know every week for the next 4 weeks this is going to be in the news. Yeah, it will be, I'm afraid. I'm just looking at the PS4 offers here, and you can get, where is it? Monopoly Deal for £2.39. Nice.
Fuck me. And Outlast is £7.75, so there you go. Here's an idea. Why don't you set out a gaming channel, film yourself playing Outlast, then get all the monies, get all the YouTube royalties. Do it. That's all the crazy kids are doing these days, playing scary games and filming themselves play them.
Is that what you've done? Is that what this is?
What?
Don't worry. Here's your last bit of Nintendo news.
But I will take this opportunity to plug my own gaming channel.
Oh, what a surprise!
I say gaming channel. I've done one video which was really bad audio quality, so there you go. I might tweet about that. Anyway, back over to Chris.
Hang on, hold up. Did you not do it under the Heroes of Handheld banner?
No, mate, no.
Thanks, Colin. All best.
Mate, I've got to branch out. You know, I'm not going to be young.
Gotta go freelance.
I'm not going to be young and beautiful forever. So
are you forming kind of freelance? Is that what this is?
Can you imagine? I'm going to call it the Miros of Man Meld.
Sure.
Channel. I don't know, but go and watch it. I've only got five views so far, so I'm starting strong.
Well, I'll tell you what, Colin. I'm going to embed it in the article for this because I love you that much.
You've not even seen it yet. I doubt you'll even be able to find it.
No, I'm not going to watch it, but I'm going to embed it. What do we need to search for to find it? Come on, let's do this.
Search my first and last name, and you'll see a picture of me talking into a microphone, and then follow the links.
Colin Byrne. Let's play Star Trek: A Dark, Scary Place.
Bloody hell, that was quick. Jeez. Yeah.
You went to Kingston Lacey?
Yeah, mate.
I love Kingston Lacey. My grandma used to go there all the time. Grandma and Granddad. Really? Yeah, because they're old, like you are, apparently.
I have loads of cool montages and loads of cool music. I'm cool and hip. I'm like all the best vloggers. Like Zuella. I'm the next Zuella. Honest. Promise.
Here's your last bit of Nintendo news because you're being silly now. Is that, you know, Pokemon Shuffle, everyone's favourite Pokemon game. Well, interestingly, it's out at the moment on 3DS, but it's soon coming to Apple and Android, which I thought was maybe worth a mention. So, Pokemon Shuffle isn't a particularly good game. Okay. It's fine, but it's not anything like incredible. You've kind of played it all before. But I just thought this was really interesting that they're bringing it to iOS and Android, because we've seen Pokemon games on iOS before, but never on iOS and Android. And they haven't said when; they've just said coming soon. And it's the style of it is very different, because obviously on the 3DS, the bottom screen is the puzzle stuff, and the top screen is these kind of wazzy battle animations. Whereas they're scrapping that for this one. But yeah, I just thought it's worth mentioning because, you know, Pokemon on iOS and on Android is quite a big deal. They haven't said when, but I guess it's TBC.
Nice. I'll make sure to check that out. Yeah.
Good play. Yeah, for sure.
I'll play it on my iPad. Yeah. Talking of iPad, did you download that Brookies game? Cheers.
No, I didn't.
Thanks a lot.
That's
Move on. Dead. Right.
I did finish Monument Valley though, which is sick.
I thought you weren't too keen.
My keenness did a 180 because it's a very fun game. I'm into it.
I'll play that at some point. It's £2.29 at the moment, which is way out of my price range. So I'll pick it up at some point, I'm sure. Did you start playing it and then go, I gotta get me one of these Monument Valleys?
It's not a Monument Valley.
I gotta get me one of them. Anyway, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know it won an award, didn't it, at the BAFTAs this year?
Yeah, it did really well. I remember.
So yeah, I'll play that at some point. When it's on offer, I'll play it. Good. Are you done? You done?
Mate, I am 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1.
I just want to quickly mention the game I've been playing before we go. I mentioned it last week briefly. I played Sparkle Unleashed from 10 Tons, the third game in the Sparkle series, which is a take on the Zuma game where you have to match free coloured pebbles, marbles, as a long train of marbles slowly head towards the portal, and you've got to stop the marbles getting into the portal. You've got to keep matching colours until the whole strand disappears. So when I first mentioned it last week, I was a bit meh about it because it was a bit similar. Nothing that new. My stance still remains the same. Sparkle Unleashed is pretty much exactly the same as Sparkle 2. There's not exactly many unique, fresh ideas, but it's still fun. They've made a very good Zuma game here. If you've not played Sparkle before, Sparkle Unleashed is a good place to start. Loads of game modes, loads of levels, loads of power-ups. So yeah, it's a fun game to kill a few minutes. If you're like, traveling to work or, want to play a game for a few minutes or, for about 10, 15 minutes, then Sparkle is a good choice for you, I would say. So yeah, just wanted to mention that my opinion of Sparkle Unleashed has gone up.
Oh, good.
It's not as bad as I. Well, it was never bad. It was just a bit samey, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Scoot.
What film is that? Oh, that's Bruce Almighty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a Jim Carrey. I can't remember which one.
It's Bruce Almighty. That film made it. I was actually checked because I was bored the other day. I searched Bruce Almighty gross, and it made like £500 million on an 80 million budget. So it literally made shit ton of money.
It's really funny that I think that's the last great Jim Carrey film, actually.
Oh, Dem is fighting words, because I'll have you know, in 2004 he released Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Hang on, was
my favourite film of all time.
But was Bruce Almighty not after that?
No, it's 2003. Year before.
Did it really?
Yeah, year before. Can you believe it's 12 years old?
Blimey.
Here's a fun fact for you. School of Rock came out at the same time.
School of Rock! Oh, that film is sick.
Yeah, you say that film is sick, yet you just sung School of Rock, which is not in the film and isn't actually a song. You just said School of Rock and then sung it.
I know, but sick.
Don't you remember the last song? If you wanna be the teacher's pet, then baby you just better forget. Rock ain't got no rhythm, rock got no rhyme.
You better
get me to school on time.
Cause it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Oh my god, I'm so putting that song at the end of this podcast. Anyway.
Dank.
Dank! You didn't just call it Dank.
Thanks everyone for listening to Heroes of Handheld, episode 98. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Why don't you go to heroesofhandheld.com and read up on every podcast you've missed? If you want to go through the archive, it's all there, just waiting for you to get your little gritty teeth into it. We can say, you can tweet us at Handheld Podcast. You can email us, heroesofhandheld@gmail.com. You can send us a smoke signal and we might get it depending on how the weather is. You can do a carrier pigeon, send it to Heroes of Handheld headquarters. They all know where to go. We should thank the Schnauzer Radio Orchestra who made our theme tune. It's called Insert Coin. It's awesome. It's from the album Music for a 1950s Video Game, and it's really, really good jam, and you should buy the album because they're a great bunch of people, and they let us use their thing for free, and we even asked, and they're fine with it. So that's really good. Colin.
Here's a fun fact for you. We actually asked the Schnauzer Radio Orchestra, well, when we started the podcast 2 years ago, do you reckon they still realise that we're using it? Do you reckon they're still be happy with it?
As long as we've kept the email, I think it's fine.
It's fine. Should probably tell them again. Anyway, thank you for listening, everybody. It's been good. We're going to go outside and fry alive because it's over 10 degrees, which means it's too hot in England. Have a great week playing your Vita, 3DS, Android, Apple, whatever shit you have. Bye, and enjoy School of Rock. Down, 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 I love that song. Bye.
I'm not cool enough to be in the podcast.
You're fat in your body odor. What was it that guy said? You had stomach in your body odor. Oh, what did he say? Oh, that nerd guy who played the keyboard.
Yeah, he was the best.
He was awesome. Anyway, bye everyone. Bye on YouTube as well. Bye YouTube.